YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on a real good game today. The Golden State Warriors ended up beating the Minnesota Timberwolves 114 to 106. I know the score looks like it was a lopsided victory, but it really wasn't. It was a game where it was going back and forth, especially in that third and that fourth quarter. And Golden State was able to just close this game the right way. And Buddy Hield hit a big three, and Draymond Green gets to the basket, a dunk. Kaminga was really good getting to the basket and getting to that floater range and knocking down shots. And Timberwolves just ran out of the ability to score, and Golden State was able to make good decisions and make some tough shots too. And they was able to do it just more than the Wolves could, and they actually improved to 14-9. They've been on a sliding skid, and they was able to correct it against the Timberwolves, who they just ended up losing to not that long ago, about 2 days ago. But they was able to go out there and beat them this time. And the Wolves, they fall to 12-11. Minnesota actually beat them in the first quarter, 30-21, and they actually kept that lead in the second quarter because it was a 28-28 second quarter. But Golden State really put a lot of pressure on the Timberwolves to be able to win this game with a 44-32 third quarter, and then they ultimately created that separation in the fourth quarter and won that quarter 21-16 and held them under 20 points, and did a great job defensively, did a great job scoring the basketball. They really wanted to win this game. They really felt like they should be able to win this game, and the Warriors got it done. But them Timberwolves was coming at them, and they really did it together in some parts of the game. They really moved the ball well. They really was unselfish, but ultimately just wasn't enough throughout the entire four quarters, and the Warriors were the better team tonight. Julius Randle did have 14 points, -2 and +2 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 4 assists, 11 rebounds, so a double-double for him. 3 of his rebounds was offensive, 4-4 from the free throw line, 2-4 from three. He was 4-14 from the field. Really struggled to get some of his shots to fall, even though he kept trying to take them. Try to find a way to get out of that funk tonight, but it just didn't happen for him. Jaden McDaniels, 9 points, 4 personal fouls, 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. One of was offensive, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 of 9 from the field. Kind of wanted more from Jaden McDaniels tonight, but he was good and effective when he did get shots or opportunities to have the ball in his hand. He moved it well. He spaced the floor well, and he played some solid defense. Rudy Gobert only had 4 points. He had a dunk slash layup. -12 and +3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers. He did have 3 blocks and 1 steal defensively. Also had 1 assist. He had 9 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the field. Mike Conley, 12 points. He did a good job of finding ways to get open tonight and still was able to knock down shots because of that reason. He was -9 and +2 personal fouls, 1 steal, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 from three, 3 of 7 from the field. And then Anthony Edwards played the best tonight on the Timberwolves. This is his team, especially offensively, and he led them. He had some really good threes on some switches and on some shots on Steph Curry. They gave him some space. They gave him a little room, and he was able to pull up and knock down some threes that way. But he also was able to get to the basket. 27 points for him, -3 and +3 personal fouls, 6 turnovers, 1 steal, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 of 9 from three, 10 of 19 from the field. Josh Minot, 3 points, +3 and +1 personal foul, 101 from three, 101 from the field. Nas Reed did get double figures off the bench with 10 points, -2 and +2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 of 6 from three, 3 of 8 from the field. Dante DiVincenzo was able to take a lot of threes. He just didn't make a lot of them, but he did knock down 2, and it was some good shots. 8 points, -11 and +1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 2 of 8 from three, 3 of 9 from the field. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 19 points, -4 and +1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 assist, 1 rebound. It was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 of 5 from three, 7 of 9 from the field. He had a good 3-point game going tonight, and he also was able to get some middies in there. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 36 of 79, 45% from the field, 19 of 42, 45% from three, 15 of 20, 75% from the free throw line, 39 rebounds, 22 assists, 6 steals, 8 blocks, 14 turnovers, 18 personal fouls, and 106 points. And then the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green didn't do much, but he did get that nice dunk down in the game, and he really was excited after knowing that that was game at that point. But he did have 6 points, -2 and plus minus 5 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 0-1 from 3, 3 of 5 from the field. Jonathan Kuminga just was getting to the basket, getting wherever he wanted to on the court, and just scoring real well. 20 points, +8 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. One of those offensive, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from 3, 7 of 16 from the field. Wardell, Stephen Curry, 30 points, +14 and plus minus 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 5 of 11 from 3, 8 of 18 from the field. He really stroked that thing tonight, even from the free throw line, and he was able to score in other ways too. Buddy Hield really was big for them tonight, and he started 27 points, +17 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 7 of 13 from the 3-point line, 10 of 18 from the field. Gary Payton II scored a lot in transition and getting to the basket. 8 points, +1 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. 4 of them was offensive, 0-1 from the free throw line, 0-2 from 3, 4 of 8 from the field. Kevon Looney, 12 points, +5 and plus minus 1 assist, 9 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive, 6 of 8 from the field. Lindy Waters, the second, played 22 minutes. Lindy Waters, the third, played 22 minutes, 0 points, +1 and plus minus 4 personal fouls, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. 1 was offensive, or 3 from the 3-point line, or 5 from the field, didn't score a basket. But it's still good that he was able to do other things. Kyle Anderson played 8 minutes. He had 3 points, +2 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 2 rebounds, 1-1 from the 3-point line, 1 of 3 from the field. Moses Moody, 2 points, -4 plus minus 1 rebound, or 2 from the 3-point line, 1 of 4 from the field. Cameron Parker played a couple seconds, so he didn't really do anything because of that reason, stat-wise. And then Brandon Podziemski hit a nice 3 and then hit another one, and that was his 6 points tonight. -2 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 2 of 5 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 42 of 90, 46% from the field, 16 of 41, 39% from 3, 14 of 20, 70% from the free throw line, 45 rebounds, which they out-rebounded the Timberwolves tonight, 28 assists. They moved the ball just a little bit better than the Timberwolves tonight and was able to knock down them shots. 8 steals. They did that better than the Timberwolves. 6 blocks. They got outplayed by the Timberwolves on that end, but they turned the ball over less, so they took better control of the ball. But they did foul 2 times more than the Timberwolves, and they ended up spacing the floor and taking the lead and ended up keeping it, and they was able to put the Timberwolves away late in the fourth quarter, and they was able to celebrate and was really happy about this win because they was able to avenge themselves from just 2 days ago, showing you that we'll see y'all next game. We'll be ready for y'all next game. But they had to back it up, and they had to walk the walk. They had to talk the talk, and they had to get it done. And the Golden State Warriors was able to do that today. And they usually do. Like I said, this is a team that doesn't quit. They always fighting. They always giving their best. They always playing their best, and they always play as a team. And they're one of the toughest teams to beat. I know they've been losing a lot more lately, but they still one of the best teams in the league, and I still have them as a contender. I know people question Buddy Hield and these other guys as secondary scorers. They didn't even have Andrew Wiggins today, for example, and they still look like a good team when they was flowing and going offensively and defensively. They wasn't bad. They actually held the Wolves to a good scoring amount, and it was what they was able to do offensively was able to even compensate for something they did defensively. and they really understand what they're supposed to be doing out there. And you got to give a lot of credit to Steve Kerr for having his guys ready and having his guys ready to perform. And they were just ready to go from the jump, even though they didn't win the first quarter, but they stayed with it and they kept going. And it just looked it good for them to be able to actually compete on this level, for them to be a little older and for them to still being able, still going throughout the season, losing some of these games that they have lost lately, and knowing that we can still compete on this level and we're not going to give up on the idea of just start trying to stay fresh and ready to go throughout the game by resting guys and having guys step up that we can trust and we believe in, and we haven't got rid of that mentality. And that's the Warrior style of basketball. They have established this style for so many years, and guys have interchanged in and out of this team, and they still been able, for the most part, to be successful on both ends of the court. And no matter who they put into this offense, no matter who they put into this defense, it works. And it looks nice, and it feels nice, and it plays nice. And people say Steph Curry changed the game, and he has, as an individual player, but also as a team player, also as a brand. And his style is just so magical when you look at it that way, because he's just finding a way to be in the game. And you sometimes feel that Steph Curry wasn't even on the court this game because he just wasn't ball hungry and he just wasn't a ball stopper. And the fact that they use him as a decoy and they use him as a weapon in varieties of different ways, it just shows you his adaptability game. And he can hurt you just by being a great teammate. And you don't see that often, especially from a guy that's not really known for his defense. And Anthony Edwards caught him a couple times, and Anthony Edwards got at him a couple times offensively, and he was still able to lead his team to a win, just like Anthony Edwards was able to win the other game. And they just do it in totally different ways. And Steph Curry way is a championship way, because that's what he's been able to lead this franchise to. And this year, if they made it to the finals, I wouldn't be surprised, because they have so many things they can throw at you. And if you're not prepared, they can still figure out how to get it done. And they know how to communicate to each other. They know how to talk to each other, and they know how to push each other. And they know how to respect each other throughout the thick and thin of everything. So I like what they're about. I like what they do. And I still think they got one last run in them. Would it result into a championship? I don't know. It's unlikely. But at least they can still show that we can compete, and we want to get it at least another chance. Even if we look completely different, this style is that good. And that you got to give them credit on that. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversations and different varieties on this channel. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, rookies, current players, current legends. And I also do draft coverage. And if you want to see more, check out my channel and look at what I have to offer. And if you enjoy that type of content, subscribe or follow me on other platforms, because I do different things on platforms that I don't do on YouTube. So that gives you a reason to follow those too, or like those too. So if you want to give this channel a chance, thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on, even if you clicked off right away. And thanks for all my fans that's been rocking with me, watching and keeping the energy high and keeping the positivity going and enjoying the content for what it is. Other than that, I'm basically going, and I'll see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis.